Good afternoon everyone. So in this video we are going to discuss the optical microscope. So normally very small particles or tiny particles we could not able to see our normal eyesight. So that we can go and see with the help of some of the devices. So that device is called as microscope device. So usually this now with the help of the microscope device we can going to look out from micron level into the nano level particles. Okay, so normally while viewing that, so to see the clearly the particles, we can go for the some of the light sources. So those type of microscope we can call it as optical microscope. So with the help of the light sources we can clearly view the particular particles or components. Okay, so mainly even with the in the microscope the scale is attached, even we can find the dimension of the particular particle also. Okay, so normally in the microscope device, okay, so uh, with the help of the lens it's going to magnify the particle size, so that we can go on view over here. If you see over here the two objects, so it's realized very poor resolving power over here, it will be looks like here. Okay, but with the uh, good quality of resolving power, the object it can be going to see over like this. So even the small particles with the help of the lenses, it can be magnified on those particles we can view through like certain larger like this. Okay, and this microscope also has the capacity to distinguish the small gaps between the two separate points which is human cannot distinguish. It is called the resolving power or resolution. So whichever the small gaps we could not able to resolve in, that it can be distinguished with the help of this microscope. Okay, so this is called it as resolving power or resolution. So already some of the microscope, optical microscope and other thing we are going to discuss about in the optical comparator and the mechanical measurement subject. Okay, so normally in the applications of this optical microscope, it may be used in the microelectronics, nanophysics, as well as biotechnology and the medical diagnosis. Even in the small virus or those shape and sizes. Okay, so those things we can look it over with the help of the microscope. Even in the aluminum structure, what is the molecular structure of the particular component, those things and all also you can go and see by the this microscopic device. Even those things well normally you can see over in the components we could not able to see in the normal eyesight. So those things and all we can go and check over with the help of microscope. Even in nanoparticles, normally it could not able to so find the sizes and other things with the help of normal eyes. So that we can measure with the help of the microscopic devices. Okay, and also some of the small components creating the microelectronic device. So those things we can measure the dimensions and other things. Okay, and also new viruses in the medical diagnosis. So those were shape and size, so those things we can see from the microscopic devices. And also the advantages of this microscope device is the it have a medium cost, as well as it is a simple device. Once we can see that the component we can view through, so normal scale it can be attached from the size we can going to find out. Okay, so everyone you can, while seeing the microscope we can see the what are things we require. Okay, and it can be fast and adaptable for the all kind of sample systems. And it will be easy to be integrate with the digital camera system and data storage and other analysis. So these are all the advantages of the uh, microscopic device. Then comes into the mm, limitations. So, to use the optical microscope effectively, it is to ensure that microscope should be set correct position. Okay, so to see the particles. Okay, so even normally in the mechanical field, to find the Rockwell hardness number in the Fresnel, so to measuring those sizes, we can view through via the microscope, that hole we are producing, so that we can going to find out with help of the microscope device over here. Okay, so those device exactly the whole ends circumference of the circle. So the correctly if exactly fixed, we can exactly measure the values, or otherwise it will be very difficult. That is the limitation of this microscope device. So in the optical microscope, what is the thing means, with the help of the light sources, light is projected towards the component. So from that view source, we can clearly view the component, we can clearly go through over there. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to find the uh, component while if you are not providing any light source over there. Even in the normal microscope, we are going to keep wherever the sunlight focusing will be more in that area, though those area we are going to keep and find out. But in the optical microscope, the light sources produced from the uh, microscope itself, so that easily we can find the values. So normally it will work on the alt G's optra altimeter. So here if you see the eyepiece high via the lens, we are going to see over here. Here they are where they are kept as a projector lens. So with the help of the projector lens, it is going to uh, uh, project you towards the object. Okay, objective lens, it can going to increase the magnification. For that it will be used over here. So the light, so while light source, it will be the heating element. So that heated heating rays, it may affect the system. That's what they are going to use some condensing lens, so that the cooled rays, it will be focusing over here. So even that, if you are not using the condensing lens, that light source, it may affect our eyes as well as the system also, so that they are providing the condensing lens over here. Okay, so in that microscope, somewhere here the scale is provided. With the help of the scale, the particle size and shape, so those things you can measure over here. Okay, so with the help of the objective lens, it will be enlarging the or magnify the uh, value. For that purpose it is used, so that the smaller particle we can see via the objective lens, bigger one. So from that, those dimensions we are going to measure. So this is about the optical microscopy. Okay, so tools and characteristics of normal nano materials. So here the small structure or small size materials of nanomaterial scale usually calls sophisticated characterization tools. So the characterization of manipulation of individual nanostructure require not only extreme sensitivity and accuracy, but also atomic level resolution. So this is the characteristic about the nano materials. So with that, this optical microscopy topic is get over. Thank you.